Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Nix coming at you here. A little midday money on a Wednesday, the 29th. Apologize for no look headlines last time. I was going to do it. I got sidetracked. I was with my mom doing stuff over there. And the time I got back here was around 9, which is 10 on the east. I was like, you know what? By the time I got done stuff in my house, it was just late. So apologies for that. But tonight there's going to be a show. I think me and the Earls are going to do a little some Major League Baseball tonight. Not sure what time yet. Not sure. It's going to be evening time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I don't know. We'll double check on that. But listen, put your notification bells on for Winner Free Picks channel. If you're not on, Earl Sports channel, it's all the same. We're all under the Picks and Parlays umbrella, So put the notification bells on. That way, you can watch it. Or I'll even load it up onto the Believe podcast, so you can listen whenever you want. So do that. So we have the Believe podcast. I'll put that link here for you if you want to listen to this show or that show or any show that I do that I load up there. Feel free. There it is. It's right there. Boom. You got it. You want to do that. How about a little Major League Baseball opening day tomorrow? Super. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games already on the site. I'm going to have, let's be honest, there'll be early games, there'll be afternoon games, and there'll be a night game. So there'll be 3 packages for $34.99 each. Some schlub's going to buy all 3 packages for $34.99 instead of buying, hey, a weekly pass for $31.20. It's right there. It is right there. Or if you're a real bettor and you have some bankroll management, some control of your degeneracy, then you just buy the season pass for $374.25. 6 months, $13 a week. And I said before, you don't have $13 a week. Stop watching the show. Don't watch my show. Don't watch any sports betting shows. You know what? Get a second job. That's what you got to do. $13 a week. It's just that simple. So free picks for today. All right, let's recap yesterday. North Texas over. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So I'm just gonna put the records up here. So that was the game for yesterday. How about though? So we're 269, and I always say the records here. It's not like I don't put out how we do in the show. 269, 283. I said it was gonna be a losing season. It's a losing season. Down 49.80. It is what it is. And it's funny, Tim, because now as much as my college basketball was like, oh my goodness, I can't get ahead. 12-4. The last 16 games on the premiums after UAB North Texas yesterday. I had, UConn got it done there, and it was just a nice 12-4 run, Sweet 16 on. So where's that? That's what what. I don't care. I start out huge, right? November, December, half January, then we hit the wall with a bunch of bad breaks, but it's a losing record in college basketball this year. You see it right there. NBA in the chat here, 39.47. We're down 10.50. NHL 28.36 plus 2.79. Again, both of these on the year on the premiums. I didn't write them down right in front of me as well. I don't have the college basketball in front of me. These are a little different because I have not put out 80 games on the sites or whatever that is for NBA. That is definitely not. I think we might be up or we're down like $100 or something. Hockey, I believe we're probably around the same number because hockey I usually go, I'll throw them out there. But a lot of times it's just for the sites, I tell you that. Spring training, we're going to end up 12-12 and 225. Baseball last year on the video here. Video, 211, 209 plus 32.20. And on the sites, I think I was number 2 in the money on Winning Free Picks and Parlays channel. So there's that. NFL, we were down for the video. College football, we were up for the video. I just left them all together because when the college basketball comes, all of a sudden you get like 10 games. Again, I have limited in my what is that called? Your icons, your unit. What are they called? The digits, whatever you're allowed to put in the chat. So there is that. And Tim, you want to do any NBA today? I know there's a bunch of NBA, and honestly, the other day I went like 1-5 here. I'm like, I can't come in here and put out NBA again. And of course, the Wizards win.
I had the Wizards. I kicked myself for not putting the money line up.
The Hawks, yeah. The Hawks got it. They were a
Hawks got it
dog, and
done
then they
for
went to
me.
a fade, but that would have been a cover in the video here.
Hawks got it for me.
Orlando Magic, another cover.
Who else won? Hornets won outright yesterday too.
Yeah, well, I definitely would have been on. I definitely would not have been on an OKC -10. That would have been a pass. Or what is that about?
I will say yesterday I went 2-1.
Golden State -10, never in doubt. Down.
Oh my
down 20
God.
points.
I felt bad because somebody sent me a picture. Somebody sent me something on Facebook Messenger last night. I didn't see it until this morning. They asked ride or cash, and they had a 4-leg parlay. The first 3 legs hit. Their final leg was Golden State to win by 1-10, and they won by 11.
Hope they wrote it out. Winner.
No, winning by 1-10. They won by 11. They lost.
Oh, they won by 11.
But no, I went 2-1 yesterday. Washington got it done. I wish I put the money line up. Atlanta got it done. Miami's a joke. And I'm ready to fade them throughout the playoffs. They are awful.
I mean, and today I looked at it. As soon as I see the Nets -10, I just close the window. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no. I will say I will not grab road dogs of that number. Home dogs, yes. I grabbed the Pacers today. I did grab the Pacers. I did grab Memphis because, and I hate to say it, the Memphis Grizzlies are now the best home team in the NBA. They got the Nuggets by 1 game. They're 33-5 compared to 32-6. Both of them fantastic. But Memphis 9-1 their last 10 games. I'm going to take them. I think they win this one nicely. I'm a sucker for pain because I took the Spurs again. I don't know why I keep grabbing the Spurs. I keep grabbing the Spurs. If you're going to grab them, do it when they're at home. That's where I grab them. I took the Portland Trailblazers plus 14 versus the Kings because I think that line's ridiculous, and I'll grab a home dog. And final one. Guess who's back today? Kevin Durant. Oh my God, Kevin Durant's back. Oh my God, that's crazy. The Suns have gone from a 6.5 down to a 5. I got the Timberwolves at 6.5 and plus 215. And that is my favorite play today is the Timberwolves today.
And you got the Wolves 4 in a row, 2 straight on the road, Kings and Golden
State.
Karl-Anthony
Towns has been back and he's been going off.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
Phoenix have put together a couple wins, but you're right. He's going to come back. Is he going to jump into the flow?
Nope. I still think the Suns are a first-round exit.
Let's. I'm going to hit some comments, and we're going to talk about some Major League Baseball for tomorrow. Bill, what do you say there? Angela on the run line. Team total over tomorrow. Can't believe Corbin's still pitching. Yeah, Angela's got a shot tomorrow, Angela. I guess we're talking the Angels with Ohtani over Kyle Muller. Let's bring it right up. We'll bring it up. I mean, I want to go down in order.
Give me the A. Give me the A tomorrow.
Ohtani, 225, run line -120. You could take a plus 185 with Oakland on the run line. Minus $1. Total is 7. There it is. Listen, I thought about taking the A's here, but I can't. Muller, no thank you. It'll be I might come in a little run line here myself, believe it or not, -120. I think it'd be not terrible to do. I got some run lines. I'm going to go through them, I'll tell you. Braves run line as well. First game on the board with Fried, I got him -135. Well, now it's a -140 apparently here since I loaded this up. That's why I was about a couple minutes late here. Braves 250, 140 on a run line. Total is 8 with Natty throwing Burns, Pat Corbin out there. I'm calling him Corbin Burns, but it's Patrick Corbin. So, yeah, I could do a little run line action there. Total, I want to go over because I think they hit him, but part of me is like I could see this being like a 6-0 game, But that Braves offense looks pretty good. Pretty good. What do you like, Barkell? Morning. Michael, great day. 5-1 loss was North Texas first half. I took the money line plus $4 to come back. Excellent. Never in doubt winner there. Warriors under. And the spread. Yeah, the Warriors 10. We said that, like 9.5, 10. That's a fishy line. Magic Hawks, Utah Valley, out of Valley. Oh, they covered. I was gonna say I had UAB. I'm like, we talk about it. UAB was a nice winner, but I guess with the line moved, right? That was a different. The spread moved on that one, so I did a quick look at the matchup tomorrow for North Texas UAB. I don't know where I'm going on that one yet. Sometimes I don't know. Not sure what to do. Conference USA, probably the best conference in basketball today. Win the CBI, 2 teams in the NIT championship game. We got a team in the Final Four. They could the Conference USA could possibly win every college basketball tournament this year. How about that? And they still won't get an at-large bid next year. I mean, that's where we're at. UAB won 76-69 on March 10th. 82-79 North Texas overtime winner February 9th. And then January 21st, 63-52 North Texas. So UAB got the big revenge when they needed in the tournament there, get to the CUSA championship game, although did not go as planned. But you had an overtime game and a 9-point game. So you look at this game, basically pick up neutral. UAB by 7 on a neutral. Or was that on a neutral court that game? I don't even know where Conference USA played. A 3 overtime and then a 11 North Texas on the road winning. So, yeah, wow, crazy North Texas.
I'll poke a hole in your college CUSA. Will get a bid next year. Half of those teams that are making these things are
they're the American. Yeah, UAB, that's what I said. I said they still won't get a bid. I said they won't get a bid.
UAB gone, Charlotte gone, and who's the North Texas gone?
Yeah,
North Texas is heading right.
I said they still won't make it. I said they still won't get a bid.
No, they look good this year. They're losing all their big teams next year.
Yeah.
So that's kind of rough for them, but they're having a really good tournament season right now.
They wouldn't have been picked anyway. They'd find another way to get Wisconsin. Well, Wisconsin almost won, so they should be in there.
No. Garbage.
Brio's in the house. Welcome. Mike, I already bet UAB money line. I don't hate it. It's they're playing good ball. It's tough to go. I mean, it might be an under kind of game there personally. Again, I mean, I might not even bet it. I got a bunch of baseball. T-Wolves, the trifecta, first quarter, first half, field game. Katie back on field. Yep. As we mentioned, T-Wolves are hot. Best road team, first quarter, first half team in the league. There you go. Mess up chemistry. That's the thing for me. He's going to come in and was going to shoot, get back. Listen, we faded the Suns the other day. I'm not running bet the Suns. Lane's in the house. I already got some MLB action locked up. Great opening day broadcast the other night. Yeah, we love some MLB. Again, we'll do a show tonight. I'm guessing probably around 9 or 10. Me, Tim, and Nick will be on all the channels. So check it out. Wisconsin with a microcast, whatever the heck that means, the Big Ten season. Yeah, really, Rob. That was really my entire February and first week or 2 of March was basically my thing. Like just these losing games late, terrible. Michael, it's been hard to really bet a lot of these NBA. So I mean, again, what are we running to bet NBA? You got guys sitting at there's 5 games left in the regular season, and cats are sitting out with load management. Get out of here, man. Whatever. I'm going to send some adult diapers to the locker room. I had 11 plus margin for the Warriors. Easy. Never in doubt, Markel. Never in doubt. 11 point plus there. Easy winner. That's a rocking chair game, as they say. Robert, what do you think, Tim? Miami Knicks in a first to 100 style game? Probably. The Knicks could score a little bit, though.
Yeah, Miami's on a second leg of a back-to-back. I wanted to grab the Knicks.
Sorry about that.
Not at a 5.
I thought I hit the mute for my little cough there. MLB, I'm going to be a bunch of home dogs. Giants, Cubbies, Marlins, KC, Seattle. A little playoff revenge for Michael there against the Indians. The Seattle line, I didn't play that game because I like both of those. I like Bieber. I like Castillo. I like Seattle as a team as a whole. I like the Seattle offense a little better than the Cleveland team. Did not pull the trigger on that. Giants, yes. And I'm going to go through these all in a minute here. I got a couple more comments, and I'll bring up each game. We'll go by. Cubbies. The Cubbies one's I'm a little torn on the Cubby one because Burnsy's pretty tough, and I could see again. I want him to roll out for the season, but Marlins I'm not interested in. Although who's pitching for the Mets tomorrow?
Mad Max.
I see he's only a 130 for tomorrow. So no, Peterson's pitching. That's why. Max
No.
Scherzer's out.
Is he actually?
Covers has he's not pitching tomorrow. Go to MLB.com, see what you got. David Peterson's on.
Scherzer.
Really?
Scherzer versus Alcantara.
Oh,
Friday is Peterson versus TBD. For the
Fridays, yeah, that's Friday's the game I'm talking about.
Okay. Then why? What?
I'm saying tomorrow, meaning because it's opening day. I mean, I'm talking for the
opening
next line.
day's tomorrow. That's why you said tomorrow. And Scherzer's pitching for the Mets tomorrow. Peterson's pitching the second game, and Verlander should be pitching the third game.
Yeah. I was gonna say Mets are 1:30 tomorrow. I meant on Friday. I'm thinking it's Thursday. Okay. Right? I'm already on opening day.
Sorry,
so
you threw me off with your dates. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, I was like Peterson. Why is Peterson laying a one? I thought it was gonna be Verlander, but nope. No, you got to put your best pitchers out there. That's why Verlander. We got to nurse that old man.
Okay.
He'll be on the IL by May.
Oh, I know. Everybody says that.
Rob, like your other byline, this one is small and blurry. Oh, the other one, maybe it's on my end. This is a little smaller. Yes, it is. It is a little smaller with the with the settings there. I don't know. We'll play around with it. This is definitely a little smaller, but sometimes it helped when we had the free picks up too, and I have a giant bubble half the screen. But that's not a problem right now. I guess we can go to a bigger thing. Baseball question for the Nerfy fans: do you think pitch clock helps hurt the Nerfies on pitchers? Listen, Tate, I'm not a big Nerfy guy. I think it depends on pitchers basically and how they throw the ball. If you were a Nerfy guy before, still say Nerfy. If the guy's getting outs, he's going to be in even a better groove because the hitters can't get comfortable. If he's all over the place, he'll be all over the place. So I don't think it'll change your outlook. If you're taking a guy because he's a Nerfy guy, I think one after another, the batters can't get in there or kind of get him off his game. I think it helps. If you're a Yerfy guy and you think the guy's going to give up runs, well, he can't take a break to gather himself. He's going to get hit. Data great. The missed free throw at the end of the game by UAB cost me a 50 spot over in NT UAB. See, I'm looking at the under in that game. Higgs locking in with the King. What do they say? Opening day tomorrow. Yes, it is. KC money line tomorrow. We'll get to the Royals against the Twins. I like the over 8.5. Francisco's in the house. Go White Sox. What's good? I like the White Sox tomorrow with Cease. Yes, and I just got invited to the White Sox Stros game on Sunday. Although I cannot go, I got a guy coming to do some power washing, so I'm going to miss that Sunday game. That would have been a nice little game to go to. Who had been pitching? I don't even know who's pitching for who's the White Sox fourth pitcher? Esteban Loaiza? Mark Burley still pitching? John Garland? I don't even know. I blame the announcer for the North Texas game going under. The minute he said, I don't follow gamble, but if the total was 115.
Mike Clevenger on Sunday.
Clevenger's going. He's got some great hair. Yeah. Reynolds, as soon as any guy, whether it's the football cat who says he hasn't missed a PAT or he's perfect from inside 35 all season, yeah, the kiss of death. It's the kiss of death. It's like the lock talk in here. Yeah, thank me in the morning. White Sox plus 140 and under. Yes, I like it. You got a 7.5. Nice. I got a 7, but I got plus 105 on that. But I'd rather have 7.5. In the Cubbies, we trust Nathan. Yes, we do. Francisco, Chicago weather's going to be nasty for Cubs opener. Expecting snow. Interesting. Let's get on that under right now then, I guess. That's going to be an under game for me. I'll grab an under 7.5. Braves run line tomorrow, 135, 140. Yes, Ricketts. Data great. If a pitcher works fast, it'll be fine. Exactly. That's what that was my point there, Ricketts. If he's moving, they can't get comfortable. If he's off his game, he can't take a break to gather himself. The Rose going to be this year's old. Oh, is Rob Thomas? I don't think so. No. I don't like the pitching. I mean, I like Brady Singer. He's my guy. I think they got a lot of bats. But that's why we like the over. David, did you see some books in the first inning run line? No more earned runs count. Has to be earned runs. What is up with that? Hold on. So on the first inning run line, no more in earned runs count. Has to be earned. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Unearned runs don't count for first inning run lines? You got to be kidding me, Dave. Where is that at? I have not seen that. What do we do? I mean, is the payoff better? I mean, how is that? How ridiculous. Run to the offshores. Stop. If you're betting legal sportsbook, get an offshore too. Shocked to see 6.5 on a few games tomorrow. Yeah, but I mean, I could see a couple of them being a 6.5 based on name brand recognition. But I said I'm not really looking, under a lot of games, especially under 6.5s. Books have changed the first inning. Terrible, David. What book is this? BetMGM? I got to tell. I mean, listen, I'm not a first inning run guy, so I like BetMGM. I think it's listen, I can still get down around them. So, Michael, I kind of want to go D-backs plus 145 Gallon. Dodgers have owned the D-backs. Not only that, and I thought about taking Gallon. I was thinking about the under. Both guys, Yuri said him pitch like crap in spring, and I don't think it's like, well, it's regular season now. We're going to come out, and yeah, I don't know. I'm not on speed dial with the D-backs beat writer to see if he's working on new pitches or doing whatever the heck he's doing. I can wait a day, but back at Zachy. I don't need him right out of the gate if he's off or whatever the case may be. And as much as I'm not high on the Dodgers offense, it's like, oh, the Dodgers, they're going to win 100. I don't know. I wait and see approach. That's not the spot I want to get either of them. Because again, both guys not that great in the spring. So let's do some baseball. Let's go. I'm going to write all these times down. So when I load it up on the What's It site, believe you'll know exactly. You could check in day, minute by minute. Brave, we did this one first. Freed and the Braves, 250. Run line 140. Total is 8 here with Corbin on the hill. I'm not liking it. I got a Braves for myself. I did not grab the over here at 8. I'm debating it. It's a question mark play for me. We'll see if I bet it personally.
I will say I'll be on the opposite side. I'll be on the Nats, and I'll be on the over as well, thinking I'm either going to get one or the other, because either Patrick Corbin's going to come in and have a fantastic game, and it's going to be an under, and the Nationals are going to somehow find a way to win 2-1 or something.
Or it's going to be a gem.
That, or it's going to be 9-1 Braves, and I'll split out.
Yeah.
I don't see an in between where it's like 4-3 Braves or something. It's either going to be Braves by a lot, or it's going to be Nationals. And opening day, a home dog with the Nationals. Everybody down on Corbin. Like I've been trying to scroll through Twitter to see if anybody has MLB stuff. I haven't seen one thing for Nationals yet.
No,
but that's just me. Where you're not going to see much yet. But I have a feeling that, hey, first game on the card, and everybody's going to see Braves.
Yeah.
That's just me. I'll take some ugly dogs. So
I get it. I don't hate you.
That's fine.
Giants plus 140 against the Yanks here. Total 7.5. We're taking Webb and the Giants. And it's a low number. I don't mind. For the Yanks, this team, I don't trust the offense. And as good as Cole is, the bullpen to me is a little sketchy. These guys, we talked about taking the Yankee under for the season. Montes done for the year. Rodon's banged up. Sevy's hurt. I mean, this is a team that has some question marks. Let me tell you, I mentioned the out of the park, the baseball that I do. Like the Yankees last year, I didn't even do any trades to them. I think they won like 70 games. They were terrible. Terrible. And that's the kind of team they are. Look at the lineup. It's not a good lineup.
I mean, I went through and I
Judge isn't hitting 65 homers.
Yeah, it's kind of that rotation's going to struggle, especially with no Rondon for a while. And no, I'm on the Giants with you. Yeah. First game, Logan Webb. I'll trust the Giants after their. I'm going to say it was the worst offseason for any team.
Terrible.
just awful. With Arson Judge and Carlos Correa, like just an awful offseason. Although I think you can probably go and take Aaron Judge to get a homer tomorrow against a team that he thought he was going to go to. So I think that could be an interesting angle on it. But I'm on the Giants.
If he starts the season with a homer, I could just hear the nonsense. Oh, he's on pace for 162 homers. All right. Orioles and the Red Sox. I like the O's here.
Yep.
Already bet them plus 115.
Yep.
Kluber, Sale, Paxton. I'm fading the Sox. We talked about this when we going back a month ago when we did a little rundown with this rotation.
Yep.
Okay. They have Devers. I mean, they're expecting the first baseman kid to have a big year. Look at who they brought in. A bunch of old kind of role player kind of guys. Like, yeah. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Orioles, again, I don't think everybody's on the Orioles. Got a bunch of young guys. Are they gonna be awesome? I think they're top prospects. If that's the case, your Nat pick's gonna be great because you got Abrams, you got a bunch of young guys. They were top guys in the system. They should be fine. Orioles got a little veteran presence. They got some young presence. They had a spunky season. And again, Boston, I'm just no fan of. Give me the O's.
O's 100%. I'm high on the O's this year.
I know you are. Next up, Cubbies and the Brewers. This one is a no really play for me because I got the Cubs over. We're locked in a lot of Cubs stuff for division, wins. Burnsy's tough. I know I got his name spelled wrong. Sorry. That's what happens. You rush. The snow information, though, is kind of key. I think I'm going to have to do a little under here if it's snowing.
Oh, wow. Snow?
Snow, that's just an uncomfortable cold and you're wet. I think that's edge pitcher, so I got to look at the Cubs under here with the snow.
I think the W flag will be flying in Chicago after the game.
Yeah.
I got the Cubs.
I don't hate it. I mean,
we're both high on the Cubs this year, and I am not high on the Brewers. The only good thing about the Brewers is Corbin Burns. But I think there's a good chance that maybe Corbin Burns is not in Milwaukee.
I think they're going to deal him.
Trade deadline.
I think they're going to deal him.
So I think he's gone.
If I'm him, I'd answer trade. Like that's.
I think he's going to try to play for try to play good so he can get on another team. But I can't trust the Brewers right now, and we're high on the Cubs. So I'll take the Chicago Cubs.
All right, we got the Tigers and the Rays. Again, this would have to be a Tampa Bay run line play for me. You get little plus money back. It's actually even money here. It was plus 105 yesterday. These lines were all off of Caesars Will Hill. They had 6.5. I saw a bunch of 7s still on other sites for this game. So if you want to go under the 7, that's fine. It's a little too low for as much as I think McClanahan's a stud.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do I think this game could all of a sudden be like a 5-4 kind of weird game? Like it could be 3-0, 3-1, which I think it would probably play into that the way the offenses are set up. But we talk about young guys. You think young guys will be good. Well, you got guys on the Tigers and Torkelson and Spencer Riley, and then Wander was pretty good last year, even though he was hurt. And that whole team is a bunch of young guys who are supposed to be good. So. Rodriguez question of a pitcher. Could you get explosion? Who knows? To me, it's just a Tampa run line. I can't get involved on the total.
No, this is like the only game I have really like no interest in. Maybe I lean towards the over just because it's a 6.5, and I feel like you could definitely be
especially with a bad team.
This one could easily be like it could easily be 3-1 going into the 8th, and then all of a sudden Tigers bullpen comes in and all of a sudden it's 8-1 or something.
I was gonna say it's 8-3.
Yeah, exactly. This game could get out of hand very quickly when the starters go out. Even I don't even trust Rodriguez.
I don't trust Rodriguez.
So I could easily see this one being an over, especially at a 6.5. But this is the one game I kind of had no real interest in.
I get it. All right, here we go. Your boy DeGrom on the hill for Texas. I know you're liking Nola here to come in and bash your old Ranger guy. I'm doing a little Ranger run line plus the one. Actually, I got a 190 yesterday and a 177. It's down to 170. Philly, we're talking about guys getting traded. How about Nola getting traded? He's up for a contract, and you got no Hoskins, no Harper for basically the entire year.
The Phillies will be competitive enough to not deal him away.
Or but who they dealing? How are they getting another guy in there? Who they trade? I mean, listen, somebody's gonna be out of it. There'll be a big name traded. That's fine.
Hey, I'm totally fine with the Philly. I like we did our Phillies preview show yesterday. I gave out no playoffs plus 195.
I don't
think
hate
that
it.
this team's gonna take a little bit of a step down. Everything went right for them last year.
Yes.
They had a
It
new
did go
coach,
right.
and all of a sudden, woo! World Series run. Everybody's
It-
super high on them.
It went right, and now you lost a MVP in Harper. He's not back till August or September.
Reese
You lost a guy who had 30
Hopkins,
homers last year. That's a big hole in Hoskins. It's a big hole. Now, is
That being
Realmuto
said-
going to step forward and have a bounce back year? You know, you guys. I mean, cats. You got guys here, kid like Trey Turner. I think's a Hall of Famer. I mean, that guy's really good.
solid. But
But
I looked at him. I'm like, I'm not too impressed. Although this game, I'm taking the Phillies and I'm taking the over.
Pirates and the Reds. Give me the under here. It's a 8.5, which I'm happy with. I think Green is a flat out stud when he's got to be in control. But he's gotten better. Like the second half of last year, the guy was really good. Because he comes in, he's like, look at this. He's got 5. You know, how do you strike out 5 guys in 1 inning? Well, I mean, because he's throwing wild pitches and he's hitting mascots. I mean, he was all over. And again, you got 2 offenses I'm not in love with.
No.
Not that Keller's some, Mitch Keller's Mitch Keller. But I'll go under 8.5 here just for, what is
We're
that?
going to raise
5
the
minutes?
Jolly Roger. I'm on the Pirates. Taking the Pirates at plus money. Anytime you're going to see the Reds at minus money, yeah, no, thank you.
Nah.
I like Keller. I like Green too, but I'll take Keller at plus money. I think he's going to have a solid year.
Listen, you're getting a plus 135 there. Or no, what are you getting on the plus 118? I'm sorry. 135 was the wrong line for the Reds. Mets, a 120 spot. I got no action on this game. I thought about Mets, why not? They should hit. They give Alcantara all types of problems. I know we talked about the over 6.5 because they do hit Alcantara.
Alcantara doesn't pitch well against the NL East for whatever reason.
No.
Because they've seen him a bunch. Anytime that Alcantara is against a non-NL East opponent, I'll back him all day. Against the Braves, the Nationals, the Phillies, the Mets, I think this is a 5-4 Mets win type of deal. Mets are one of the best teams on opening day. I know I haven't bet every single one of them. I know. But they are one of the hottest teams on opening day. They've won 7 out of the last 8 opening days. I'm back in Scherzer at minus 120. I might even look it towards the run line at plus 150.
I'm going to say.
I'll take the over.
I will do, because like with the Jays, I took the run line at plus 150 instead of like the minus 125. Here, if I'm going to take the Mets, I'm going to take the run line because I think you're not going to win 2-1 because they hit Alcantara. And maybe Scherzer comes out and is a dominant Scherzer and he goes 7+. You know, because the Miami offense is
this one being a 7-3 game.
Yeah.
100%.
Twins, Royals. Again, I said I like the over 8.5 here because Greinke throws 85 miles an hour. Twins have a nice little lineup. It's a quiet, sneaky good lineup, a lot of guys. And as I said last night or 2 nights ago, and I'll repeat it tonight when we go this Twins. Look at that Twins staff, man. It's a deep kind of staff. They got some guys there.
Yeah.
You know, Molly was supposed to be a top guy with the Reds. He got hurt, whatever. Sonny Gray is a veteran. Lopez, John Ryan was a youngster last year, pretty good. Who's the other guy? Kenta Maeda. I mean, again, you got a bunch of arms. That's what you need to win because you got to plug and play as you go. And he signed Lopez here or traded for him. Now, do I condone trading a guy away who hits like 340 and just gets on base? He's a hit machine.
Luis Ariz? No, absolutely not.
But you got bats, I guess, you fill in here. I can't lay 145 because first star versus American League team is, even though it's the Royals, it's a different kind of feel, I think. There's no really light hitting teams. You know, American League teams are a little different than NL teams. Give me the over, though, 8.5.
I like the Royals. I am not high on this Twins team. I think they're a third place team in the division. I like the White Sox over them, and I like I don't really like the Guardians, but I like the Guardians over them as well. Yeah. And whenever I can get Royals, home dogs, Greinke on the mound, I kind of like this Royals team. I think they're obviously I think they're the 4th place team, but I think there's definitely chances for you to be profitable with them. So
yes,
I'll grab the Royals on this one.
No, they got a bunch of young guys.
Yeah,
good shot. Rockies and the Padres. Snell. I ended up actually doing Padres run line plus 110 here because
Yep.
I think they have enough offense and Snell in the bullpen's good enough to be able to. I think the Rockies are probably one of the worst teams in baseball.
I think they're going to be the worst team in baseball.
I don't.
Although the A's and the Nats will probably say hold my beer, but
See, but the A's are a team they're going to be bad, but we
they're going to
expect
be
them
bad
to
because
be
they have
bad,
nobody.
right? The Rockies went out, they signed Brian Taylor. You have got you think. I don't think they're thought of in the same light as the A's team, and the Nats because they just made a bunch of trades. They got a bunch of young guys. Rockies didn't trade and get a bunch of.
No.
Oh, look at this! They got 3 of the top 9, 15 guys in the pipeline. No, they didn't make trades like that. So
No.
yeah, I'll go run line there.
Yeah, San Diego. We disagree on this one. Don't tell Terry.
The Jays. I got the Jays. I mean, I didn't want to lay 120. I took a plus 150 on the run line. I that's just on the sites. Otherwise, I got these guys all over the place. Run line, I got them on the puck line. I'm laying, 3+ field goals. Like I think the Blue Jays. Again, it is my anti-St. Louis. I'm going to fade St. Louis every game this season, all the time. No way. I mean, this just shows you here. Again, the books make the number. They're not worried about who's ranked where. The AP poll says this. They got the Jays 120 on the road versus a team that people think I don't think that they can win the division. I don't know. The Jays lineup is stacked. The bullpen is good. The pitching staff's good. No, thank you, St. Louis. I don't think St. Louis pitching one bit. You need pitching. I don't care about Goldie or Arnado or Gorman, the youngster, Yepes. They got a lot of good young guys. I don't care. Pitching shuts down hitting.
There's a reason why I like the Cubs to win the division, but I like St. Louis in this game. I think the Blue Jays are a wild card 1 team, but I'm taking Cardinals in this one. I like Mikolas. I know Mano is supposed to be strong.
I mean, see, it's not even. I mean, I had to pick them. It's not even worth to come back at even money. To me, it's not.
Yeah.
Especially out of gate, especially like day one. Now, in May, why are we betting this game? Like you'd be like, wow, that's a short number. The Jays are 47-25 and St. Louis is 30-31. I'd be taking St. Louis in that spot. The number means something. Opening day spot, I'm going to be like, you know what? I think the Jays got a lot to prove. That's a smart vision. I don't know.
Taking a shot with the Cardinals.
Cease and the White Sox versus the Stros and my boy Framber. We got Framber side props. I got to take Cease here. I got a 138 spot on him yesterday. You're going to give me a guy who gives up 2 runs a game? I'll take a shot. I mean, I like the Astros as well. Give me the under here. It's a 7. I know somebody had a 7.5. I got under 7 plus 105. The over is juiced to a quarter here. Again, Astros stacked lineup, White Sox lineup. It's good. Is it ever healthy? I mean, Anderson and Roberts could hit with the best of them. I like Vaughn. Big first baseman. He's going to get his shot over there. They had him playing in the outfield. I'm taking a plus money here. Guy who pitches good.
I'm on Cy Young for both these pitchers, Cease and Framber. But it's for me it's fading the banner. You get the team that just won the World Series, and they raised the banner that night. It's fading the banner. Team has hit what 4 out of the last 5 sports or something. Yeah. I think the only team that won after they won the banner was the Avalanche on their opening night. It's just something that I've been doing. You fade the team that just won the World Series or the Stanley Cup or NBA Finals, WNBA Finals, baseball, like any of the sports. I just fade them opening night.
We talked about this briefly. Angels with Ohtani. Again, this would have to be a run line play for me. As much as I want to take Oakland, I was looking at the spring training stats for this guy. I'm going to say no. Ohtani looked pretty good in the World Baseball Classic. Run line. It'll be Angels run line or nothing for me here.
No, I'm on Oakland.
I want to take Oakland. I for the first round of the season, for like the first week or so, I want to see how these guys pitched in the spring.
Yeah.
And listen, Oakland, we think they're going to be a bad team as it is. So, I can't. I just can't come out on day one and bet all these. I got out of my games. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus monies. The only favorite I got is Atlanta run line, and I have one total in the White Sox, which is a plus money. So 9 of my 11 are plus money games. So I don't mind taking plus monies, but sometimes I just can't. Yeah, maybe. Hey, what's another one? Who cares? It's $2. I just, I'm pulling for you. I just can't. I'd rather just sit on the sideline.
That's fair.
If he had a strong spring, I'd be like, hey, the guy pitched well in the spring, he'll carry over. He had not a good spring, like Gallen, like the next game up here. These guys, Gallen had looked brutal in spring training. Urias, a little better. I actually want to do an over here, believe it or not. But I'm just going to stay away and watch a game. I got a lot invested with Arizona for a season win total. I got the under Dodgers win total prop. I got some guys I want to look at for Arizona for my bet to be good. I'm expecting this outfield of young guys, Thomas and Corbin and these guys, to really take a step forward and have a monster year. And the Dodgers, not so much. But listen, good news. It's a night game. You get to watch it.
Hey, I'll back my boy Zachy. I'll back Zach Allen. I'm on the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I get it. Look, I mean, his spring was bad.
Yeah, I don't care about the spring training.
Yeah,
means nothing.
I do a little bit. Again, I got 11. I don't need all 15. I got 11 games.
That's
Bieber
fair.
fever against our boy, or our team rather, Mariners. We like, and I think Tim's kind of a Cleveland guy too. He kind of likes them because they're a scrappy bunch. You don't like them at all. Even last year, you weren't with me on them when they were winning all the time for us.
No, I was all over Chicago last year. And that was a mistake.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Whatever.
I'll be on Chicago again this year.
I know you like the Mariners. At this game here, it's basically as pick as you can pick them get. -$1, -110, 6.5. A Cleveland lineup we've talked about last year. You need hits. I mean, this team went 17. Wait, was this a playoff game against Oakland? Who went like 17 innings? There's no run scored against.
Yes.
Cleveland did an overtime game. We're still in basketball and football talk here.
Extra innings, yeah.
Against the Yankees, we had every under in that series. They cannot hit the ball. I believe it or not, I think Bieber's a little better than Castillo. It's a no play for me here. If I'm doing anything, I thought about Seattle on a run line. I want to do Seattle run line here for plus big money, but I don't know. I'm going to watch her. This is a nice late game for you to turn on and close the night.
I'm on Seattle.
Yeah.
Once again, this is kind of similar. I have Castillo Cy Young tickets. I have 4 Cy Young tickets in the American League. Castillo, Cease, Framber Valdez, and Zach Eflin.
There you go. I don't hate on Tampa Bay.
Hey, I'm not a big fan of Tampa Bay this year, but Zach Eflin got paid by the Rays. Yeah. When does that ever happen that somebody gets paid by the Rays? That's why I took them. They know something that we don't. So I took them plus, 200 to 1?
Yeah. Diamondbacks, we just hit on that one. Braves team total over. I could say okay to that.
Yeah.
First years Atlanta are hitting 400 for scoring a career. Yeah, definitely.
Corbin's also been garbage the last couple of years. So
he's been terrible. If Robertson is going to be a starting pitcher, does that mean the closing spot is going to be a rotation with the Mets? Who's the Mets closer?
The closer is going to be Robertson. Robertson's not going to be a starting pitcher. Peterson's a starting pitcher.
Peterson's going tomorrow. Yeah. Come on, King D, tread lightly. You jump in.
Come on, dude.
I throw my kids right into the ocean with no life preserve. Go ahead. Fend for yourself. Let's go. Keep it a classy, Lex. You know we do. Rodon is out. Goodbye. Tampa Bay Rays. We like to raise a little bit there. Run line them up. Corey Jones checking in, lean towards UAB to cover. I like the under. Brewers in a rout. Jesse Schul, Miz told me to stick to hockey. Just hockey today. That's right. You can stick to hockey when you're on like a 10-2 run, Jess. Jeff's coming in. Hiding from the bug capital of the world, Shreveport. Hope you're groovy. I'm hanging in, Jeff. Hope you're doing good. Doing the Lord's work out there, killing. But I got some wasp. I got a little honeycomb going over my overhang, my patio. Could just hit it down with a broom. He's a big dude. The guy's like this big. I'm on the Royals again. This from last year. Greinke at home is really good. Greinke on the road, not so much. Exactly. He's good at home. I don't get it. I mean, are they just so? Is the opposing team just slow and fat from just eating barbecue the night before? He gets up there and they see this softball pitcher coming in. They can't hit it. Robert, don't forget my Reds. Going to be bad. Yes, they are. A1 sauce for some Otani ribs. Yeah, you got a little Otani today here, Lex? Or tomorrow? Detroit Landers in house. Timestamp this. Here we go. Trevon, he's got to be laughing at the Tiger pick. Is that what you're laughing at, Trevon? Has to be. Probably heaven tomorrow. NBA, hockey, MLB, ATP. Oh, my goodness. Stop it, Lex. Stop it. Two Rollins in the house. Houston beats the Nets tonight, and Phil ends Dallas's run tonight. So, you're going to take a big chunk with the Rockets plus 10. I don't hate it. I mean, why are the Nets laying 10.5? It's one of those things like, what's happening here? And so Philly ends Dallas's run tonight. So you think Philly's going to lose and Dallas is going to get a win? Is that what's happening? I mean, Dallas's run is one game. So I'm guessing you think that Dallas gets another win because Philly's on a 3-game lose streak, but Dallas had won their last. I got those two names mixed up, the Mets. That's why I come in midday money. Yeah, Peterson and Robertson, two different guys. Two different fellas. All right. So, as I mentioned before, put the bells on, notification bells, or if you're just following on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, Tim's at Earl, at Tim Earl. I forget what he's at Tim Earl Sports. Earl Sports, maybe, on Twitter. And
Earl Sports, yeah, that's fine.
Because we'll be doing something tonight. We'll go through all the games tomorrow. We'll probably talk about some season win totals, MVP kind of stuff, Cy Young. It'll, probably be an hour or two. We'll come and go as we please. It'll be something to do. Rockets can cover, but I don't think they'll win. Hey, Gold Eagle. I said yesterday about the Warriors. Like, who are the Warriors giving 10 to? On the flip side of that, who the heck are the Nets giving 10 to, even though they're the Rockets? So do I think they're kind of luring you into the Rockets? I just can't. Yesterday, sure. I'll lay with the Warriors. They got some guys on our team. They're playing for playoffs and wins. I don't know. 10 with the Nets. Houston. The Cats. This is why for me, NBA, I told you the record. Losing 39-47 in the video. No, thank you. Michael. Thanks for coming in. Peace out, my friend. And that's it. So, stay tuned. I don't know if Tim's got today. I got to go do a little bet win repeat show.
Nope, they gave me opening day.
Bet win your opening day. Bet win repeat during the games. That's great. Better you than me. That's terrible.
It's only during the Yankee game and the.
Yeah, there's only two early games.
Or Yankee game and Braves game. Yeah, that's fine. I can't watch the Braves game anyway because the Nationals are blacked out and I don't care about the Yankees. So that's fine.
If you're on Picks and Parlays, stick around. Live show coming up shortly. And if you're not, we'll see you tonight. More baseball talk. Or I guess we'll see you on Midday Money.